welcome to Project Nigel. If you saw yesterday's rather uninformative and useless film about a tripod, you'll know today is a day with a special guest. So today's video involves the exaggeration of the word special and the employment of Project Transit Face. In the yard today is another little surprise, another little Rover for me to play with. It's a Streetwise ZR thingy, something. It's definitely a Streetwise. It's got the bars on the back, but it's got a ZR spoiler and ZR rear lamps and a special hook on the back to pick it up with. It also has a load of metal in the back. This car is called Project Damian. It's called Damian because of someone I know who has a car the same colour, Sonic Blue. And because of that, I'm going to refer to this car as Danger Mouse. The explanation for Danger Mouse is far too complicated and convoluted for me to even try and explain, so I won't. This car has the bizarre combination of being a jacked up 25 put on lowering springs, so now it's lower than a 25 or even a ZR, which meant of course getting it on and off the truck a slightly grating experience. It's kind of quite a cool looking car really, especially with those twin exhausts on the back, the black ZR roof spoiler and the roll cage. I'm going to climb inside this car now, and that means I've got to get over this. Not the most comfortable experience. Either getting in or getting out. You may think the idea of the roll cage is for safety purposes, so that if you do roll it over, this big cage here will stop you from getting squashed, giving the young man much more confidence to have as much bravado as they could possibly want. I think the real reason might be just a bit more primal than that. Same reason as a gentleman opens the door for his lady friend, so he can watch her climb over that without flashing her. That's definitely it. This car has clearly been hacked about a little bit in order to make it work. That dashboard isn't in particularly good condition, is it now? No carpets, seen that kind of thing before. At least it's not got a saggy headlining. No door cards. Not to save weight, but because they won't close with this roll cage in the way. The front end there might give you a slight clue as to what's going on under the bonnet. There. It is a 1.8 turbo from a 75 or a ZT, obviously. Its specific power output is more than you need. Lots and lots of extra plumbing to make this car go as fast as possible. The chap who owns this car, he doesn't mess about. He will have fettled around with this quite a lot. I reckon it'll be chucking out way over 180 brake horsepower. That is quite a lot for a car that doesn't really weigh anything. Rather sadly, this car isn't in the yard because I'm taking it out for a test drive. It has no MOT. Not only has it no MOT, but it's never going to have an MOT either. Because unfortunately, this car is rotten. Trying to push my door open with my elbow like that, it doesn't work. So this car is coming apart. Not by me though, I'm just going to help a little bit as and when I am needed. My friend's coming down on Friday to start taking the engine out and the gearbox. That's worth something. Take out the roll cage. That's worth something. Take away all those coilovers and stuff like that, and the wheels. They're all worth something. What's going to be left over is an empty shell, and that's not worth anything. Then all of these good parts will be placed onto a car that isn't rotten, and that will be worth something. And now it is time to get Project Mick on the back of the truck. That's the engine moved out of the way. Now for something a bit more spectacular. That was nowhere near as dramatic as I was expecting. I was expecting it to just sort of flop off and go with a bang. I'm going home now, and I've just realised I haven't really finished off my video. No conclusion at all. Okay.